took a flight for the paddock. You said be oh so dramatic, I guess. Anything you want, boy, forget it. You just make me feel so. I took a chance and you grabbed it. You said don't worry.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name is Kelsey Ray and today we are styling this hair. I do not have on nails for a good reason. I am a Black African American girl and I cannot braid my hair with nails. So no nails, and this is where we are starting off with freshly washed and blow dried hair, and we are about to get into it. This is my redemption arc. I am going to try to attempt this hairstyle, of course. They calling it Fulani Braids. I don't know what they call, but I just know they like half up, half down, and that's the vibe it gives me. And so this is what we're going to do. This is not really a tutorial. This is just me redeeming myself from the last video. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. Or don't, LOL. But I'm redeeming myself. I have no nails, and I have my edge control. This is the Shining Jam. You can use whatever edge control you want. This is the one I'm used to that doesn't flake on me and actually gets the job done. So that is what I'm going to be using today. But I know if you have let me not say the other part of it, but type 4 hair, you might definitely need a edge control or some type of thickness to get these braids to bond down the way they do, like when you go get your hair braided from somebody else. So I am going to start off by parting my hair, y'all. I think the parting was pretty much the hardest part for me because I struggled with trying to part this hair in the right way it's supposed to go. Now, I am not a professional. I shouldn't have to say that, but as you can tell, I am not a professional. But I feel like I know a little thing or two. So I did my best. This was kind of like a trial and error with you guys. So yeah, not a tutorial. Once again, it's given come braid my hair with me. So I made sure I sectioned off my hair and I made sure I added enough product to the top of the hair and to the bottom. And then I'm going to braid it up. I also kind of wanted to lay my edges down just a little bit so I won't braid them up because I have a big forehead. I also have broken and damaged hair in the front. So I want to make sure I grab those pieces but also leave me a little thing to swing. You get what I'm saying? So this is me trying to show y'all. Like I said, it's not a tutorial, but I was really trying to grip this hair. In the front of my hair, I did have some breakage due to braids and postpartum. My hair probably wasn't ready for no braids, but I got them anyway. And it kind of took my hair out. So I have to make sure I braid really, really close to the scalp so that those little pieces of broken off hair don't like just be flying around. Because sometimes they get unruly and they get in the way. So that is what I did. And I'm also going to braid this hair down, but not too far down because I want this to like blend seamlessly. I'm not really the girl who like the braids going through the top to the bottom of the hair with the curly hair. Like I don't really like that. I like it for the hair to blend. So I just added some of that edge control and then I left it on the root, not the root, the base of that braid, and then we was good. So I'm gonna finish the rest of these braids because that was stressful. And voila, I have my last braid left. And girl, when I tell y'all I was struggling, I was. But to me, like I said, to me, they came out pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, for my first time, second attempt, they came out pretty decent. So this is what your girl is looking like now. The style could have been cuter as far as the braiding pattern, but she came to do what she had to do. And this is a really, really cute protective style for the week. Shoot, maybe even 2 weeks. You never know. But yeah, y'all, this is me trying to put it in a bun because I could put it in a bun. You know what I'm saying? I could swing it. Like, I got a little length on me. Check me out. Mind y'all, I did go in and do a little trim on my hair. So that's neither here nor there. Don't ask me no questions because, girl, I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, so I'm going in with my Miche Tropical Oasis Gel. This is the part where I would typically use a mousse, but I didn't have any. I ran out. So the last thing I was able to use was a little gel. I didn't want it to revert my hair back to its curly state. So I only used a little bit of gel. If I were y'all, I would not use gel at all. I would actually use a mousse because it works better and just be very light-handed with the mousse. But I use the gel and I'm going in and do a typical braid out that I usually do, but I'm going to do a braid and curl. Now, You can do a wash and go, you could do a twist out, you could do whatever you want on this part. I feel like I'm not going to take these braids out until I do another style. So I might do a twist out after this, or I might do a wash and go after this, but I'm going to do another set of whatever after this braid out set. But I'm going to take that perm rod, excuse me, I'm going to take that perm rod and I'm going to wrap that around and add some more of that Tropical Oasis gel on the ends just to secure it on that perm rod just like that. So I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to finish this hair. But I did want to mention that some of the parts of the braids that I felt like I braided up too high, I went back in and undid some of those braids because, like I said, I wanted to make this be a seamless transition. Your girl can't speak, Lordy. A seamless transition. But yeah, use just a little bit of gel if you are going to use some gel. Braid up your hair or do, like I said, a twist out or whatever you're going to do. And then let that sit. Side note, this was a very, very tedious hairstyle. I'm not gonna lie. Is this something that I will continue to do all the time, every time? No. And in fact, I won't. But I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I tried to attempt it again. And I'm glad that it worked out and it looks so good. But I ain't gonna hold you. All of the half wigs I've been seeing with this hairstyle make me feel like I would rather go blind. No, I would rather do this hairstyle with a half wig than my natural hair. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying that it came with a lot of work. And girl, as you're looking at my face, like I was kind of over it. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a long process. And then I had to wait the next day. Like after I braided the front of my hair, I could have put on a half wig and I could have been out the door. But no, I gotta sit in my house with some perm rods and some dookie braids until the next day to get the final results. So it's tea, but I ain't trying to do it again. Okay?
The next day.
Good morning. So it is the next day and I did my 4 miles, y'all. I got ready. I put some eyelashes on, some clusters on. I put a little brow on for y'all. Like I said, I did my 4 miles and I was sweating up a storm, but my hair lasted. And now we are about to take it down for the final look. I did my edges because, I got to swoop-de-doop that a little bit so I could look put together. That's my favorite part. Clock it. And then I'm going to go in with my Bio Silk oil. I used a little bit, but I ain't going to hold you. It smells so good. I just wanted to use so much, but I didn't want it to weigh my hair down. So I just used a little bit and I started the process of taking down my perm rods and my braids. I wanted to make sure that the hair has some oil on it due to that gel. I did see flaking. I will not lie. I did see a little flaking on the ends of my hair, but this gel is probably supposed to be used with wet hair and my hair was not wet, so that's my fault. But I enjoyed the way it looked. I loved how it came out. My hair was still very fluffy, so that's kind of how you know that the gel did not try to revert my hair back extremely, like back to the very beginning of my natural curl pattern. You get what I'm saying? As you can tell, it's very fluffy, but super, super cute. Don't y'all think? Comment down below right now and let me know if y'all think this is tea, because I really thought this was giving, and I didn't even like break up any braids. All I did was got my comb and started picking through it. I did not want to fully separate, if that makes sense. I kind of like the clump, like thick, full look. It kind of, if you look at it fast, it kind of looked like a perm rod. Not a perm rod, said Lord today. It kind of looked like a wine curl. You get what I'm saying? That fluffy, airy, bouncy look, but with a wine curl. But obviously it's not wine curls. It's definitely a braid out. So yes, y'all, I enjoyed the way it looked. I feel like my hair looks so good. I did a great job. I will not be doing this again. LOL. Somebody send me a half wig, okay? Because a half wig will eat this down as well. All the girlies on TikTok keep showing me this half wig, and I'm tempted, y'all. I'm tempted to buy a half wig. So if y'all got any recommendations, put it down below. But I wanted to show y'all the back of the hair. The back of the hair do look like you need to keep picking at it more, but that's gonna happen throughout the days and the weeks of me wearing it, so I wasn't really tripping. But as you can see, the hair is super fluffy, super bouncy. It was very, very, very soft, and I just love the way it turned out. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she is serving, okay? Period. So comment down below if you enjoyed this hairstyle as much as I did. Let me know if you recreated it already, because it's about time. But yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Love you. Bye.